Now then, let's take a quick look at the Desert Race Stuff Sac. To tell you about it, it's best to start from what's going on and why it's required. This is the M-Degree 200. It's a ultra lightweight sleeping bag, and it's the most popular choice for people that are racing in multi-stage races in the desert, such as the Marathon des Sables in the Sahara Desert. It's a multi-stage race over several days, and the competitors carry everything they need for that race. They carry a sleeping bag, they carry extra clothing, they carry all their food they need, they carry fuel, a stove and so on. So the problem the racers have is at the start of a race, the rucksacks are packed to the maximum and pretty tightly packed up. And it's quite common for a competitor to strap his stuff sack to the outside of the rucksack and carry it on the outside of the rucksack. It must be very disappointing then if that drops off and is lost in the desert, and when you arrive at camp at the end of a hard day's running, you arrive in camp and your sleeping bag isn't there with you. So the idea of the Desert Race Stuff Sac was to find a way of making sure a stuff sack, a sleeping bag in a stuff sack, can be lashed to the rucksack. This is the stuff sack that comes with the M-Degree 200. That's a normal stuff sack. It can be compressed a little bit more. If you used compression straps or a compression stuff sack, you'd be able to squash it down another third. But if you just tethered that to the outside of the bag, it could drop off. So we were asked to develop a different stuff sack. And this is it. This is the Desert Race Stuff Sac. It's the same volume. They've both got the M-Degree 200 inside them. So there's an M-Degree 200 in that, same sleeping bag in there. But this one has been designed to lash to the outside of a runner's rucksack. It's long and thin. It can be put at the bottom of the rucksack or to the side of a rucksack, even to the top of a rucksack. And it's also got these tapes stitched in along the side of the stuff sack, and those are to help you lash the stuff sack to the rucksack and to really help make sure that it isn't dropped and lost from you. So there you go. It's a different take on a stuff sack, a sleeping bag stuff sack, very specifically of interest for desert racers, and it gives them the advantage that they can securely lash their sleeping bag to the outer of a rucksack. Okay, cheers.